Welcome to Elzethrow Productions Custom Creations.
Thank you for coming back to part 2 of my Telecaster build. If you would like to see more of me, please like and subscribe.
Alright, so we've got set up. It's been sanded a little bit, but go ahead and do your pencil mark over it because it needs one final pass on this end. Nice and light because we're not taking a whole lot off of this.
I put it in the hole.
I think it'll come out. And yeah, that because you want to do a scoop. So start here.
Okay.
And yeah, I will man the hose here.
Make sure this is a tight fit.
Good, good, good. Okay, flip it around and just give it a gentle pass kind of on the edge. Try to stay. Yeah. You got it. Same thing here, go ahead and do your pencil. Right there. Yeah, I got it. Give it some right here. Okay, go ahead and turn it off real quick. So one of the things that I had to learn to be cautious about on these is they got a slight rounded edge. And when you go through with this to try to get that rounded edge, you have a tendency to want to mess the rounding up. So I've come in a few spots and kind of flatten that rounding out, but we'll do that by hand to try to make it even. You see how it's a little bit uneven?
Yeah.
With hand and sandpaper, we'll get that where we want it.
So we need to get handsy with the body.
We're going to get very handsy with the body. So this is probably all for this tool today. Best 79 bucks I think I ever spent. That saved, this would have been hours. Now the next part, I can't help a whole lot. Go ahead and stick that down there. This is where we got to do it by hand.
Okay.
So one of the hard parts on this is going to be basically this horn. So there's no better way of doing it, but I think I use finger pressure. And I try to go with a little bit of a round motion so I don't make swirl patterns. And I just go until a lot of this is off, but kind of look at that dust. You see it's got a little bit of white still mixed in with tan. Not quite there, but damn close. So, where I told you about we don't want to monkey up our edges, this is when you want to take basically a block of wood. There's a billion ways of doing this. Some people just do it like this, use the edge. And I've had to actually take it all the way out here to give me some room, and just that. That's the same way. See that? See, I got most of that off right there. See that color was a little bit blonder, but you can still tell this one corner. I got a little bit to get out. They got a little bit here, but I think some of this is the ingrain. The ingrain of mahogany almost looks like it's been stained.
Yeah.
You look at it right. And I think this right here, if we had to ever fine tune an edge, this is when I would do it. So wait till you're done. See, like I take out that little bit of a divot just from hammering. Finer grit, it's not quite as deep as a 220, but if you got a little, sometimes what I've done is I've wrapped the sandpaper around that and used that spongy curved surface to help me dig in and get to places and save some fingers.
Yeah.
All right, so here we are at the no fun part, but it's got to get done. So, as I said, go for the red, but some of that red is ingrained, but I feel like I've got a little bit of stain in there. I think that's, I've been trying forever to get that off. That's just there. And this right here may be some more of the ingrain coming through, but try it. Here and then into here, and that's pretty much what I couldn't get. And then go over all the sides flat one more time with your hand.
Okay.
Try not to round that edge if you can.
Okay.
So yeah.
So I need to do some fingering in
Yep.
here.
Yeah, just get it in the grooves.
And then
So-
I need to palm this part.
Yep.
Okay.
But that little, using that little foam pad there with a little
Yeah.
bit of give to it, I think it'll help the corners in that. This is what I wish we could use in these corners, but I didn't get it ordered in time and get the sandpaper here. But it's old school woodworking. This is the brand. It's basically a little drum sander that fits on either a drill press, where you can just hold it up to it, or a drill so you can get in there.
Oh, okay.
It basically comes with the sandpaper on it. It's the strip stuff. You loosen that, put it in there and lock it. But this is too rough
Right.
right now for this. This is like 80 grit. Feel that.
Well.
Oh yeah. Here, I'll just.
Okay.
That's as you can tell. So hopefully somewhere in this project, maybe the next one, I'll get to use this to save some time.
Nice.
I'm going to trust you because I don't want to get my hand oil on that right now. Yeah, no, use your actual, use that over your finger because I'm pretty sure we're there. Yeah, we don't want to get body oils on this. So
Okay.
all the way to the corner. How's that feel?
Feels
Okay.
pretty smooth.
Give all the edges. I'd say with a good once over all the way. Flip it over. Also, sometimes we want to do is make sure that sandpaper stays clean and blow it off, but it's in pretty good shape, so it's not too worried.
Okay, what were you saying about the edges?
Just go around all the edges of the body, just kind of as flat as you can. Turn it around and just make sure. Do a couple of passes in here. I don't trust that I've got this yet good enough because of that curved surface. So like dig into it a bit flat if you don't mind.
Oop.
Yeah, you may want to flip it over and you can retighten that. Better is to flip it over so you're not dealing with this edge. These edges will sometimes grab dust and create a scratch line right on the edge. So there you go. That's better. That's a better way of sanding it. And if you need me to hold it,
Yes, please hold this piece of wood while I work on it, Joel.
I have to pre-think what I say. There you go.
You know I'm gonna turn it into
Yeah.
wrong. My brain's always in the gutter where it belongs.
All right, that's looking pretty good. Let's do the same thing up here. A lot of this is just because this is the end piece of the wood. A lot of this darker is the end grain, but we'll just, I also don't like, I'm going to show that closer to the camera. I don't know which one's going to actually zoom in. Only thing I didn't like about this cut of wood is if you can see right there, it's got what looks a little bit cracked, but it's not. So it's just one of those things. Where were we? Right here.
On the top.
Yeah.
At the tip.
The very tip. There we go.
The slow head picking up.
If you're just tuning in.
If you would like to see more of my antics, please like and subscribe. Oh.
All right, now that we're back at it, we want to clean off any oils or anything from us touching it. Real quick. Flake or something. There, it's not there anymore. Okay, so pop that lid off. You just put a little bit on a rag and just wipe it down. Don't worry about getting too much because it will evaporate. Really should be using a vapor mask when we do this kind of stuff and saying that just in case somebody says anything about me. I don't own one yet, so if you want to sponsor me one, please send. But that'll be the next major purchase is
Alright, so
vapor mask. Use any rag you want, pour it on there, and it's just like you're cleaning the counter.
you always want to clean the wood you're working after you make a mess.
That is also pretty close to what the color of its stain would look like when it's wet.
Oh, that's cool.
So kind of a nice way to see if you've got what the wood looks like is get it wet. If you'll notice, I think, no, this is one piece. Okay, I thought this is when it had a seam in it. It's not. Yeah.
One solid piece of wood.
And don't be shy about re-wetting.
You always want a nice wet piece of wood to work with. It does dry fast though.
Yeah. But you just gotta basically rub it once in a spot and you're good to go. Hit that once more. Oh, okay. It seemed like it just dried really fast. So here's something somebody can probably tell me is I wonder if how fast it dries on the wood has anything to do with how much it would absorb stain at that little particular spot.
That sounds like a complicated
We'll find out.
question.
And go ahead, just dig your finger in little cavities with some of that just to make sure it's clean in there too.
I get to finger the wood some more.
Yeah, just a little bit though.
Oh, so I'm just teasing it. Okay.
There you go. And then, yeah, in there, and then come in from the back side and do the other cavities.
You enjoy it
I said
from
the
both
wrong
sides.
word. Didn't I?
You know, the back entrance can be very useful at times.
Well, that is called the cavity control.
Doing a cavity search here.
Yeah. So we probably got it. I'd say this chunk of wood's clean.
We got a good clean wood. Okay.
We'll just leave it like that, and when we come back to staining here in a moment, we will, or dyeing technically, we'll just start on the back side. Why? Because not that many people are going to see it. We screw up.
Okay.
And we can always grind it off again.
True.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Welcome to Ellsworth Row Productions Custom Creations.
Today, we're going to build a robot. Help me, Will Robinson. Danger!
Whoops.
Danger!
I got to go to the script. Okay.
You didn't tell me I was going to get to play with a big black hose today.
I better stop the camera now.
Okay.